There was a forest one time, sometime. I walked through a forest one time, sometime. The forest was beautiful. My hair was clean and clear, alone without fear. The forest was safe. I danced like a beautiful fool one time, sometime. The twilight moon, smiling and winking, mist across my cheeks, murmuring magic, whispering soft, soothing grief. The fairies of the forest were so small they lived in raindrops. One kiss through the misses, and I trembled with delight. That was a good day.
That was a good day.
One time,
Sometime, sometime, sometime.
I walked through a forest.
I walked through a forest.
One time,
Sometime, sometime, sometime.
Letter E. But now the woods are dark and cold, clogged with nettles and roots. There is a monster, and I am a monster. Addiction, obsession, insomnia, depression, and the fear that I've wasted too much of myself on rapid click clicks. Isolation, anxiety, inability to assimilate with society, and the fear that the monster will find me, infect me, and blind me, butcher my heart and distort my soul. It's starting to get to me. It's starting to get to me. But there was a forest one time, sometime. I walked through a forest one time, sometime. I was okay once. I can be okay again. I've not gone crazy just yet. I know what helps, and I know what hurts. I have screensavered the forest to remind me there are places that the monster doesn't go.
All right. Beautiful. So, hello, everyone. Thank you for coming today. Saul couldn't be here with us today, some kind of coding emergency. So he asked me to guide us through. My name is Paula. I've been with the group since the beginning. Now, if you're new, make sure you pick up some pamphlets after. We've got a bunch here with different strategies, tips, and the steps for getting yourself where you want to be.
We're actually out of steps for agnostics and atheists.
Well, do you need some money from the treasurer to get some more printed?
Yes, but
Yeah, I'm sorry, there's actually a small cash flow problem. So I'll change the Bitcoin password so nobody can get in.
no, you didn't change the password. You changed the email address associated with the account. So now there's two
Yeah, but
accounts.
the
and I don't
deposit is
know.
still there.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
Can we sort this out at the business meeting next week?
Sure.
All right. So next, we'll read the 8 principles. I'll read the first one and then we'll just pass them around. All right. 1, there is a deep emptiness.
2, when deep emptiness is covered with dispassionate noise, healing is blocked.
3, creation and consumption are inversely proportional.
4, content is not connection, is not consensus, is not contentment.
5, the brain is plastic and chemical. Repetitive stimulus creates quantifiable changes to its makeup. When the brain is trained to favor rapid, shallow, multitask thinking, this stunts its ability to connect, focus, create, and feel.
6, fantasy takes many forms.
7, anxiety with others starts with anxiety with the self.
8, every second I am unaware of time is the second that I am given over to death.
All right.
Next, we'll start with some individual shares, and then we'll have fugue state,
A few more hymns and
we'll finish up with the Tower Tea ceremony. Now, newcomers, you don't have to share. You can just listen and sing with the group, that's fine. We just ask that everyone be respectful, and no feedback or cross-talk. So, would anyone like to start us off?
I'll go.
all right.
Thanks. Hi, my name is Jessica and I'm an addict.
Addict. God, that's still so hard to say. So I had a bit of a relapse this weekend. I'd been doing really good. You know, I installed trackers, installed blockers, deleted non-essential apps, turned off notifications, turned off push. And then it's so simple. I had an urge and I thought, why not? One peak won't hurt. I hadn't ego surfed in a while, not since my incident.
Refresh, 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 refresh.
Yes, I am Jessica. That one. Righteous mob mind casualty. Sacrificial lamb that I am. You've all seen my white woman goes crazy video. Thank you, thank you. What context, right? I actually saw it before I was ID'd. Saw this video of a woman losing it, circulating in my feed. Voices sound familiar, recognize the place. And then I saw her.
My face, is that my face? My face, is that my face? And I'd be like, click, swipe, fuck, click, swipe, fuck, click, swipe, fuck, click, swipe, fuck, click, click. Those first few hours, those first few days, I was glued to the lewdness on my screen, reading everything about me in morbid flagellation, multitasking all the tabs of my humiliation. Refresh. What did this small person say? Refresh, refresh. What these dozen small persons say? Refresh, refresh, refresh. Every voice is equal, every voice gives in. It's like my eyes were sewn open with a piece of electric thread. Go to bed, no, but just one more. One shallow little phrase would light my brain up like a torch. I became a junkie for it, digging deeper all the memes and posts to make me feel
and click, swipe, fuck, click, swipe, fuck, click, swipe, fuck, click, swipe, fuck, click, click. My name, is that my name? My name, is that my name? Oh God. I watched myself reborn as an icon for awfulness and Then I went away to the forest. No reception, just refresh. Make my head feel clean. Water, candles, soul, sun, sky. Clear attention, slow stillness, silence. The forest was beautiful. Refresh, 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 refresh. But we all have to come back. So I came back. But of course there's no coming back, no rehabilitation, no nuance, just noise and complete annihilation. The mob never forgets, the mob never forgets. You know you don't fucking know me yet. No, you have no fucking idea what you're talking about. But I am yelling at a stranger, at a white race, at a petty child robot. Oh, come on, stone me, bone me, smoke me, jump me, dox me, pox me, shame me, maim me, hate me, destroy me, fuck me, enjoy me. I am cancelled. No parole, no release. Would you like that? It's hard to get close to new people now. I don't go out much. I wear a hat and a trench coat. Like a pervert. Refresh.
This all happened so fast. Too fast for our fledgling empathy. But then the tech got away from us and we weren't ready. But I don't think we're wired to handle this.
Refresh, refresh, refresh.
Thank you, Jessica.
Thanks, Jessica.
On to next. Yeah, thanks for sharing, Jessica. So hi everyone, I'm Henry, addict.
Hi.
Henry.
Really grateful to be back with the group tonight. So, it's been a surprisingly normal week. I moved my phone out of the bedroom. I set up some no screen hours. I started seeing someone, a new boy, and he's really into cutting back too, so that's good. We just had a couple of dates, and the last one, I only had to sneak off to the bathroom twice. So that seems good. Although, we haven't talked about my exact fixation yet. Kind of dreading that.
the games I like have candy in them. All the games I like, from lap to pad, Swedish fish and red hot, sour bears and chalk chalks. All the candy never stops. The day go underground. No one else around, no one there to hurt me. All the games I like have candy in them. All the games I like, from lap to pad, Swedish fish and red hot, sour bears and chalk chalks. All the candy never stops. The day go underground. No one else around, no one there to hurt me. I play my candy anywhere and anyhow. No one around can stop me. When I'm with candy, I don't have to think about all of the sound about me. I play in my bed from the minute that my head cycles on the john. Take my meds in the bath, dry my head off, it gets wet. In the kitchen on my email, someone's bitching that I don't care. I just stare at the glare on the street, looking down at my feet. In the rain, on the train, in the crowd, in the loud, 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 loud. Candy, candy, no one's gonna bug me. At work I do it sneaky, candy time all the time. I smile, pretend to listen, but my mind is on a mission. Watch the numbers go up, watch the numbers go up, watch the numbers go up, up, up. Fly in a row in a golden grandma, swap my gun for a stolen chainsaw, stealth my build, kill that beast, fill the map, dragons in the east. Puzzle, puzzle, random, random, shiny surprise. I get it. All the games I like have candy in them. All the games I like from map to pad, Swedish fish and red hot, sour bears and chocolate. All the candy never stops. They go underground. No one else around. No one there to hurt me. I am part of small and rabid online communities for each game I play. Some of them are wizards with mathematics, but if you know how much mathematics, you can get involved in the games I play. So much calculation done in isolation on a dark nickname spreadsheet saved in a hidden folder. We share tips and tricks on how to make the candy sweeter. Some use JavaScript, but I think that they are cheaters. My candy is pure, and I'm so insecure. But they'll never ever know how dark it gets. Like when I get a few days off, sometimes I just don't bathe. I barely leave my bed. I misbehave. And I don't brush my teeth, eating nothing but chips and pop for 3 whole days. All the games I like have candy in them. All the games I like from that to pad, Swedish fish and red hot, sour bears and chocolate. All the candy never stops. But they go underground. No one else around. No one there to hurt me. I know that candy rots my teeth. I thought it was a phase, but now it seems that I've gone crazy. And I know that it's too late. Tooth decay, my mind decay, and they never grow back. No, they never grow back. I am merely coasting through the world. It's just another window, idling in the background. There's a brand new level every day. This I can accomplish. This jacks my fix right now.
I suspect deep down, I don't care if I die. How else could I be wasting so much time on this sweet fluorescent, smiling brain rot, stupid and dry-eyed poison?
I thought there was a thing about not naming any actual websites or other specific platforms, apps, games, etc. that might trigger anyone.
Oh, sorry, no, I thought that.
So I mean, it was pretty subtle.
No, that's right. That's right. Let's just all try to be a bit more mindful.
We dare not speak the monster's true names.
So silly, so childish, so ticklish to the touch. To sing their names would make a song seem trite. We're embarrassed to admit that the monster might mean so much.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
All right, let's do one more before fugue state. Anyone want to go next? Okay, well, I can go. Hello again, I'm Paula.
Hello.
I'm an addict. And my husband is an addict too.
We lie in bed, my husband and I, breathing side by side in the dark. He breathes out and I breathe in. I breathe him in. Whatever he's putting out, I breathe in. We lie in bed. He leans on his side, offers me his back broad and strange, and his thumb scrolls through his palm. I feel it ripple in my bones. His gestures echo through me like a soul quake, and I hear him sigh. And the moon is gone. The moon is only light in the sun. Is a stale pale glow lighting up the sheets. A stale pale glow from a screen of sickly sweet smoke. We don't sleep well, my husband and I. Our circadian rhythms corrupted by the sallow blue glow of a screen, sucking our souls and melatonin. All of my dreams have been stolen. There's a glass of dusty water on his nightstand. It has stood there for 5 days. He hasn't touched it. He doesn't take care of himself. He's paralyzed by a stale pale glow lighting up the sheets. A stale pale glow flattening our heartbeats. God, I wish he would scream. I wish he would break down on the bed. I wish we would fight, tearing our hair, let the bits and bites dissolve in the night. It would be alright. What if you just missed something? What if you let something go just for the night? Would that be alright? Oh, I swear it'd be the same. They are all just motes of dust. We are all motes of dust. Nothing is as vital as it seems. Tragedies, catastrophes, nightmares, horrors, heartbreaks, extremes. and you will find them all in harmony. What if I'm not big enough to take in so much pain? It beats on my brain, I'm going insane. Right here in this bed next to you, you'd see it if you weren't so lost in the stale pale glow, the stale pale glow, stale pale glow. It'd be fun if we were kids with flashlights, telling each other our secrets in our linen cave. Oh, babe, where do you go? Oh, babe, where do you go? Oh, babe, where did you go? La, la, la.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you. I'll get the metronome and you can.
Okay. Thanks, Paula. So next we'll have a moment of quiet contemplation. Practicing mindfulness helps us center our focus and connect to the sensory world. We'll begin with 1 minute of silence. After a minute has passed, we'll open up the circle to fugue state, where anyone can voice and exercise any thoughts, impulses, or feelings that might have come up.
All right, here we go.
A joke. I want to tell it to everyone, but yesterday there was a tragedy. And so my joke must wait.
I have a video. It is a very funny ha-ha-ha video. So funny that I played it at a party. And then the party became a video party.
Yesterday I heard someone somewhere did something somewhat awful. Are you outraged? Are you outraged?
64, 128, 256, 5, 12, 10, 24, 2,048, 4,096, 8,190.
4, 8, 16, 36, 64, 128,
64, 128, 256, 5, 12, 10, 24, 2,048, 8,192. Two,
obsessive, compulsive disorder. Obsessive, compulsive disorder. Obsessive, compulsive disorder. Obsessive, compulsive disorder. I have a black JPEG. I have it saved to my desktop. When I am feeling bad, I take the black JPEG that is saved to my desktop and upload it to my avatar's profile picture. I have a black JPEG that's saved to my desktop. I take the black JPEG that's saved to my avatar's to my profile picture. 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1. I got the best format for an opinion. The best format is not all caps, though sometimes that can feel good. Lowercase and no punctuation, that's the way to go.
I got an opinion for you.
Lowercase and no punctuation, that means you feel it in your soul. This.
If you want a lot of attention, think of an obviously ungood action that insists on people you have nothing to do with. Make fun of them, post their ungood action, and say, how can I do this? This ungood action. And feel how your brain sizzles as you feed the monster.
1,192.
Please let me preface this by saying I am a blank. I am not a blank. That is not my experience. This is my experience. This is how I walk through the world. Please let me preface this by saying that I will check my privilege at the door.
I am in the process of discovering who created the first all-black JPEG. The person who had thought it was so great that they went into the graphics program and made an all-black JPEG, that they exported it onto their desktop. And they also did a lot of research to be on skills that I really
I have the most perfect argument you have ever heard. A completely devastating, demolishing argument. It is nothing in straight line, piercing and sharp, with a slight lavender scent. It impales your steel hull and injects a flood of secret logic in your mind. As they were saturated with my argument. And you don't know how anyone could have ever thought anything ever. Not this. I found the secret. I found the secret. It is at https://yippepepepe.d-q-w4w9 X-C
click.
Swippity swipe.
Diggity clickety check.
Click. Checkity, 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 checkity.
Click.
When we say in real life, this is a lie to protect us. It is all real. It is all real life.
I'm obsessed with my email, I'm obsessed with my status, I'm obsessed with my updates, I'm obsessed with my game, I'm obsessed with my numbers, I'm obsessed with my markets, I'm obsessed with my profile, I'm obsessed with my news, I'm obsessed with my notifications, I'm obsessed with my social justice, I'm obsessed with my pornography, I'm obsessed with my phone, I'm obsessed with my monster, I'm obsessed with myself, I'm obsessed with my monster, I'm obsessed with myself, I'm obsessed with my monster, I'm obsessed with my...
All right, let's take a little break. 5 minutes, everyone.
Hi again. I'm Henry.
Velma?
How's it going so far?
Good. It's not what I thought. Sorry, it's cool to sing.
Yeah. You sound great. Really great sight reading.
Yeah.
Like crazy good.
Thanks.
It can all be a little overwhelming at first. You never know who's going to show up.
Yeah, it's intense!
So, what brought you here?
Sorry, I haven't really talked to anyone in like 2 years. And I just went offline, like completely.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. Double crazy. Hello, world!
So how's that going?
Usually me and my friend, we talk online like all the time, but now we're just texting. But then it's like, does that count? I'm still on a screen.
Oh, I think texting is okay.
So, you're recreational?
Sorry?
You're a gamer. So your addiction is mostly recreational.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just part of it. I do auctions too and shopping.
Financial! That's the one I don't have. There's recreational, financial, sexual, social, and informational. But they all bleed into each other. Like porn addiction is both sexual and informational, while dating apps are both sexual and social. I was mostly info-social. That's activism, memes, pop culture, geek culture, any kind of niche community.
Oh, so what's your niche?
Oh, I was part of a lot of groups, but some of them were really bad. Like, really bad. But then my friend got me into tarot!
Oh, whoa! Did tarot cards tell you to come here?
No! Sorry. But yeah, kind of. Me and my friend, we were in a chat online about some spirituality and magic stuff when this guy named Saul contacted us.
Oh, yes, Saul.
He invited you too?
Oh, yeah, I think all of us.
Saul? Oh yeah. Fucking Saul. He does have a way. You know there's nothing online about him or this group other than the home page, right?
Oh, I know.
Like nothing.
The website isn't even public record. There's no who is, no registrar, no associated IP or ASN. All redacted.
Right. Is Saul even real? Have any of you ever met him?
Not in real life yet, but Paul and Mark.
I almost didn't come, but my friend was like, no, you have to go. But if he's just another creeper, the spirituality community is filled with those guys. The legacy of Aleister Crowley.
Right. I'm just gonna run.
God, it's like there's awfulness everywhere. Like before tarot, I was part of this other group, and it took me a while to realize that it was not good for me, and that some people in it were just getting off on other people's pain. So then my friend got me into tarot! So I've been learning the cards, learning the spreads, but honestly I spent way more time reading about tarot community discourse than actually doing the things that the cards advise. Like usually I'll just look at them and I'll be like, yep, that's definitely what's going on. I should fix that! And then 10 minutes later I'm right back where I was. And truly, tarot discourse is a total hot mess. Like, there was this thing where Sephora started selling these witch starter kits. These totally overpriced kits with tarot cards, crystals, incense, white sage, and the magic community started freaking out, saying it was sacrilege to be selling these things at such a grossly capitalist place, plus potentially dangerous to be selling dark magic to basic bitches and don't take it seriously. Like, this shit is real.
Whoa!
Yeah, but then other witches were like, no, it's okay. It doesn't matter how you get into it. It could totally help find someone that's lost and otherwise wouldn't get exposed to this kind of thing, especially people trapped in fundamentalist homes. But then, okay, SZA, she called the kids head ass and said, don't get your magic at the mall, kids. And people went nuts.
Yeah, SZA.
And then, of course, the native community was pissed because tarot cards don't even have anything to do with white sage. They come from completely different spiritual traditions. And that's just typical white appropriation. Just smash it all together. Who cares where it came from? Like, did you know the Rider-Waite deck is completely illustrated by a woman? Pamela Coleman Smith. So, there's this movement to get the deck renamed the Waite Smith. The Waite Smith or even just the Smith deck, but all these dudes online, they're like, no!
That's the name! Let's just continue the erasure of women in everything! And they're just so toxic. It's like they feed off of making people mad and getting people hurt, which is just like the other group that I was in. It's like, oh, get out! Get out of my head! Stop infecting my space with all this bad! I just want to be part of something, anything that is pure and good, and I just want to be a good person, you know?
Okay, that's 5, everyone.
I'm so sorry. I usually talk to my friend about this stuff, but I've been offline, so I don't know what she's doing or what she's up to, and I really miss her.
It's okay.
And I'm such a wreck.
It's okay. We all are.
All right, so we'll have time for a few more shares. Then we'll do Tower Tea Ceremony. But first, let's do hymn number 15, Monster.
Oh my God, Monster is the best one.
All right. Here we go.
Sunlight suffocates, muffler
study the monster, practicing your irony and outrage on a scraping violin. 10,000 hours of shrieking malnutrition. Your practice makes you master of the monster.
Your brain is chemically shaped. Your mind goes dark and strange, and you fall apart like a naked mannequin clattering to the floor.
Hey, 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 hey.
I am not a fucking Luddite, or a cracked Illuminati, or a stubborn, crazy codger. I am sane, and I'm telling you the monster is real. And we are in trouble.
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 Trouble, 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 trouble.
Hi everyone, I'm Carly, addict, whatever. So I saw my mom this weekend. She needed money, of course. Anyway. She was on me about my love life again. Those men on those apps, oh, they're just so awful. Things are open now, you should get out there, you have to live. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet, Mom. She's right about the apps, though. God. These fucking guys.
Hi, I'm Ed.
Hey. Hey. How are you? You cute. DTF? Let's just cut this bullshit and meet for a drink. Love that photo of you in Paris. What was your favorite restaurant while you were there?
I am the most miserable man that you can imagine.
I don't normally contact people on this, but I find you very interesting. Something about your
I have no friends.
Dick pic. Dick
I
pic.
have no family. Nobody loves me.
Pineapple on pizza is good. Fuck you.
Just another awkward, introverted, isolated waste of space. Such a failure.
Are you a 0% APR loan? Because I'm having trouble understanding your terms, and you aren't showing any interest.
Okay, that's pretty good.
So many men in my pocket. I roll through my infinite scroll. Never grows old. Yes, no, no, yes, yes, left, right, left, left, right, left. It's like candy. It's like catnip. It's like crack. I doze, I daydream. A stairwell, a rooftop, a sunbeam. I could be so good at love. I could be so good at love.
Last night, I was at the drugstore, having trouble with the self-service checkout. A woman touched my back, tried to help me. It felt like sparklers and strawberries. Do other people get to feel this all the time? I feel my body stretch between two cliffs. One side is fantasy, the other reality. I feel my fingers start to lose their grip, and I can't hold on.
I can't hold on. Mama was a gambler. Mama played slots.
actually do have sex with someone, it's usually like, wow, you watch a lot of porn.
There is a drug inside my head. I just have to turn it on. Fall into the screen and I'm gone. And no one talks about this at all. Oh, people laugh. Oh, the hilarious scenarios. The pizza man, the fool guy. We laugh it away, but that's what's so insane. This monster hides, slowly corroding our lives. And I know it's complicated. I read all the articles. I'm not some crude, religious conservative. I support sex workers and sex positivity. Let me take just a moment to signal my virtue by telling you all my pornography preferences.
You know, I actually used to like porn. I love the ones with story. The female directed love. Lesbian, sexual fling massage. Perfect European villas, lighting and lingerie. I love it when they make love and you're like, oh, that's the sex that I want. It can be so beautiful. When two performers lock eyes, you can see joy and communion. The ancient divine union of sex. We all know that's what sex is, right? Oh my God! But porn is solitaire, senseless and safe. We have sought the sacrament out of sex.
Sex should be a rite of passage. I kids lucky fisting, hitting, counting, and I don't want to shame anyone's king.
Don't want to shame no
But there's a level of psychological complexity there that I don't understand. At 13, 11, or 9, it's catastrophic. There's an erectile dysfunction epidemic that nobody talks about. And these drug addicts and alcoholics are kind of cool. The musicians that aren't just their redemption stories are honored. So it's an AA trip, like, fuck yeah, good on you, bro. The porn? No way, man. No one fucking honors that.
And the porn dudes are always the ones that become the suck shit. The petty whiplash cruelty of a man-child porn.
Yeah, fuck you anyway. You're about to finally fat with shit hair or passing on feminine love, unfuckable cunt. You need to be gagged.
You need to be gagged. Then it's like, if I say something, am I pushing him somewhere darker? Radicalizing him? Like, is this guy the next fucking manifesto mass murderer? So then I take on that weight too. There's no fucking equivalency here.
There are these guys online, and they say the world is an all-encompassing black pill you have to constantly shove into the back corner of your mind.
There are these guys online, and they say that we don't get to fuck because we're low status, introvert, ugly, awkward outcasts. And the Chads and Stacys of the world will never let us in. The Chads and Stacys just laugh at us. There are these guys online, and they say it's us against them. Make your mark! Can I feel the pull of that?
I feel my body stretch between two lips. One side is fantasy, the other reality. I feel my fingers start to lose their grip, and I can't hold on. I can't hold on. I can feel so strong that love. I can be so strong that love. I can feel so good at love. I could be so good at
I asked my mom, why do you keep going back there? Every day working the slots, she's lost so much. But I keep doing things I know aren't good for me. But where am I
supposed to meet people? Church? Fuck! Truth, man, truth. We're so fucked. It's not just porno. It's all on there, no filter. Beheading videos, hate groups, red rooms. There's an entire generation of children growing up having seen a man rape a baby in a horror film. They've all seen it. They're smarter than the parental controls. These will be the greatest monsters humanity has ever created.
So anyway, I'm doing good, mostly, limiting my time, mostly. I turned on grayscale, guess I'm seeing a lot of grays right now, you know. Just not a lot of blacks and whites and lefts and rights right now, you know. Actually. One thing that's been on my mind is intelligence and how people evolve and how I evolved. You know, when I was a kid, I was really punk rock, just burn it all down, man. Capitalist pigs, homogenized sheep, man, bad. Oh, I needed that. Oh, that's so well put. Oh, how inspiring. Exactly this. Say it louder for the people in the back. Fucking consensus-driven, monolithic fuckery. Everyone blind to conspiracies that dull our wits and numb and dumb us all. Homogenized on a digital cassette, loaded surface high doors, not alone, both news and doors. Welcome to the echo. I'm a robot, please tell me what to be thinking. It's just a matter of digging a little deeper. It's just a matter of getting underneath what's up in there. You think you know anything? Seriously? Have you seen the code? No one sees the code. We are not in control. And it's all a fucking game. It's all fucking real. We don't get the figures. We don't get the reports. All we get is scraps, man. Blurred by the mass media. Opiate haze. Post a screenshot. Wake up. Cause there are no coincidences. Through the looking glass, focus, expand your thinking. How do you distinguish between good and bad? Triangle has three sides. Focus, follow the crumbs. Okay, let's get to work.
Humans are very bad at understanding randomness. We believe X has to balance out Y, and if it doesn't, then it's not random enough.
Okay, sheep, critical thinking much.
Humans compulsively commit pattern recognition. It takes actual effort to turn off the survival skill. This is why confirmation bias is such a problem.
Okay, normies, try thinking outside the box.
Since when is coming to a conclusion without a shred of evidence? Consider thinking outside the box.
Look, I played a lot, probably more than anyone else in this frame.
Oh, wow. Do you see that shit? That's just what they want. We're sitting here fronting and flexing while they're out raiding the fucking vaults.
First, they poisoned the water, then they poisoned the sky, and now it's our minds. But we've got to stay vigilant. Everyone thinks they're so top tier. No one sees the fragmentation in themselves. But that's the plan, that's the scam, that's the game. That's how they're fucking us. Click on your credit card as you cream your pants and your cranium cracks.
Content overstimulation, dopamine desensitization, over and over again.
Can you feel it? We're getting stupider. Our brains are learning like, oh, that's what I want. Let's do it again. Mental obesity, neuroplasticity, this shit is real. If you're too lazy to educate yourselves, that's on you. The monks are lighting the flame. Oh, where have all the pumpkins gone? Oh,
through the looking glass, focus, be a virus of confidence. Believe in your bones are writing the greatest timeline in existence. What is the common denominator? Who controls the narrative? How do you capture a dangerous animal? Who is asleep?
No, I'm awake. Fucking addicts, please.
Addiction is a physical and mental dependency on a particular substance and the inability to stop using without adverse effects.
Yeah, exactly. You need a substance, kappa, kappa, kappa.
Diagnosis can be difficult due to comorbidity.
Click, click.
Comorbidity is the existence of additional diseases and disorders coexisting with the primary.
Okay, so what's the primary?
Addiction, depression, anxiety, impulse control, attention deficiency, moral deficiency, schizophrenia, dysmorphia, dissociation.
All sound good to me.
You cannot turn it on and off, there is no cure. Shatter the binary, cause and effect is a binary, therefore cause and effect is a myth.
Novelty, fantasy, feedback, and ecstasy. It is, man, it's all fucking porn. An infinite selection of the bodies and vanishes, ketchup and relishes. Positions and opinions, impossible divisions. Never-ending suffering and irritating buffering.
Infinity is option 5, reality and fantasy is a binary.
Brain fog, mind waste, singers and factoids and hate. This is pointless. The online community is by definition pro-social and pro-technological. Its very nature reflects any criticism of itself, contradiction, ironic, insincere, self-effacement. So fuck it. Behold this most wasted feeling of pain.
So anyway, yeah, we're fucked. No one feels anything. Numbness reigns, the numb king, numbkin, go to sleep, who cares? Pet and swipe and feed the monster. Everything's bullshit, so you're a fucking idiot if you genuinely care about anything. Right? It doesn't matter how well you craft your post. The choir sings hollow amens from cozy cafe couches, while the idiot worms a wiggle and shit in the mud. You know, when I'm in the real world, I can't even interface. I just want to scroll down, you know. Scroll down, you know. Get to the fucking point. I dissociate all the time, like I'm not completely here right now. I feel very far away from myself right now. I don't trust myself anymore, but I don't love. Nothing changes. No one revolts unless they're hungry. People only change because of trauma or light rain.
Hi. I'm Marvin. I've been coming here for a while, but I haven't ever shared. My thing's a little different. I guess things started for me about 6 months ago. My wife and I had a baby. And it's been, you know, all the cliches. It's a miracle. But it's been hell on my sleeve. Because once I'm up, I'm up. So I started getting into late night comment sessions on science forums. Evolution, intelligent design, that kind of thing. Now, I'm actually a neurochemist. I focus on the effects of audio stimuli on brain chemistry, neuroplasticity, and dopamine production as they relate to music, subpartial alpha and beta waves, microtonal phase shifts, Lydian quark compressions, you know. I'm a real dork for this stuff, but for whatever reason, the intelligent design is what really gets me going. So I just go trolling the boards. No, not trolling, really. I mean, I actually try to engage, educate a little. But you know, these people, it's just impossible. It's like throwing your mind against a wall. And I get so heated, man. It's like I'm intolerant of unintelligence, you know? It's my fatal flaw. I mean, I might as well be getting mad at people for not being able to do calculus. To take the derivative, fool! But you know, I get it. Science is suspect. I mean, look at nutrition. Like, the scientific evidence for whether you should eat wheat or not is crazy. Or if acupuncture works. Don't even get me started on the CDC. I mean, some of that messaging was genuinely fucked up. You know, as laymen, we mostly distrust that what we hear from our preferred media and peers is right. But skepticism is a necessary and a healthy trait in a scientist. Or at least that's what I thought. So, a couple nights ago, Cora gets up at like 3 a.m. and it's my turn. My wife had an early morning, so I get her down. Then I go straight under my cans, put on some binaural meditation beats, and get to it. And I am raging away in some chat room. I'm talking about the evolution of the eye. When suddenly, in my headphones, I start hearing something weird. There's a sort of crystal ringing in the 22,000 hertz range. A sort of tinny electric crackle. It gets me curious, so I export the file, isolate the frequency, pitch shift it, slow it down. And when I do all that, it resolves into the sound of a hushed, new age voice saying,
Hello, Marvin. I think this is God.
Hello, Marvin. I think this is God.
Sounds like someone was having a laugh with you.
Right, of course, that's what I thought. But then the voice answers that thought.
No, I'm not having a laugh.
And I thought, well, that's strange, because this was recorded audio. It's not streaming live. And then the voice says,
Well, no, but I'm omnipresent, including in time, so it's all sort of the same thing for me.
So I throw my headphones off and I go to bed. I figured I was exhausted, overworked, you know? But then in the morning, I get a phone call. I thought it might be the nanny running late, but no.
I'm sorry about last night. This is probably a more normal way to talk to you.
Well, if you're God, burning bush might actually be more normal.
No, not that God. I mean, that's a version of me, but I'm the one real God, at least I think.
Yeah, so I'm starting to freak out a little at this point. But still, I'm definitely not falling for it. So I play along. Well, what makes you think you're God? Can you do some kind of miracle or something? And at that point, my phone turned into a fish.
Okay.
No, not okay.
What kind of fish was it?
I don't know. I don't really know kinds of fish, like a trout, maybe. It was phone-sized.
Trout are a bit bigger than that, I think. Yeah, trout are like this big.
Like I said, I don't really know fish. But honestly, I'm starting to freak out here. Like, I am having a mental episode. So I'm like, get out of the house, get on my bike, head to the lab. And when I get there, I find out that everyone else has had the same experience. Susie, Walt, Trillian, Kamala, the two Jacks, they're all freaking out. Kamala says that her phone turned into a kitten, and Jack
Act 2 says,
Well, why didn't we all get kittens?
Well, I think some of you were allergic.
and we all hear that. God is in all our heads and we are freaking out.
Don't freak out, don't freak out. I'm sorry, it's never easy making first contact. Look, I'm just gonna come in now.
And then, through the door, walks an 11-year-old girl in a mermaid costume.
What?
She says she's trying appearing as a playful child, so she seems less threatening. But so we're all just taking it in, and then Walt says,
Okay, well, can you do a miracle all of us can see?
so then she rolls her eyes. She has all these very tween affectations. And then the coffee maker turns into a baby pterodactyl.
What?
Yeah, Susie was really into it.
Hey, little buddy, aren't you a long way from home?
She goes over to it with a pencil and tries to get it to bite it, and it's pretty cute, but then we're all just, wait, what the fuck is going on here?
I can do some things, but I'm not sure if I'm actually God. I was hoping you could run some tests and see if these are miracles.
And here's where we start going down the rabbit hole. Now, I'm a devout atheist, but in all my late-night online battles, I've always maintained that if I was confronted with irrefutable evidence of God, as a good scientist, I would change my mind. And here was my chance to test that! To test my atheism! And devotion to rationalism. And I gotta say, we took care of the pterodactyl pretty quick. I mean, we had hypotheses. First off, there's the Jurassic Park amber thing. Other ways DNA could be preserved. Or time travel, space-time wormholes, which aren't even that controversial in most scientific communities. Or there's molecular printing, just reorganizing the molecules from the coffee maker into the form of a pterodactyl, which is also pretty non-controversial speculative science. Like 30, 40 years from now, we can probably do this.
So you're saying you guys did not take the pterodactyls to be a miracle?
Right! We just postulated that there could be explanations that were beyond our technological capabilities, but not supernatural or holy. So then we're like, okay, what's next? And I gotta say, little God was great. She did whatever we asked.
What else did you ask her to do?
First, we asked her a bunch of basically telekinetic and transformational stuff. All the big Bible cliches, walking on water, water into wine, splitting the Red Sea.
You did that?
Oh yeah, we went to the beach. Plus, little God is really into historical accuracy, so we actually did it in Egypt circa 1400 BCE.
You time traveled?
Yeah, wormhole, no big. And then the water too, no big. Because if we're postulating future technologies, space-time distortions, gravity flux, then any of that stuff could be because it's not that impressive. I mean, sure, impressive, but not miraculous.
It sounds like maybe this is just a very evolutionarily advanced intelligence, right? Where does the God stuff come from?
Well, first she claims to have created the universe, so we carbon date her. And her age is infinite in both directions, suggesting that she is immortal. But then that actually gets pretty dark because Jack 1 says,
Well, can we kill her?
and we're all like, no. We're not going to try to kill an 11-year-old child. But then little God just gets up, real calm, and breaks into a full suicide sprint right across the break room, smashing her fucking head right to the fucking metal door. Bam! Oh my God! She hits the door hard! And there's this awful, awful black cranium sound. We see her skull get completely smashed in, and there's blood dripping down the door, and bits of brain everywhere, and she is dead, and we're all gonna have nightmares for the rest of our lives. And then we hear the other door open behind us, and there she is, little God. She saunters in all cool and casual, and it's all,
See, I'm fine. Wait, and her body's still on the ground?
yeah!
So there's two of her?
Yeah, so there's two of her!
Wow.
But even this, we can explain by postulating a whole mess of super advanced tech. I mean, we already know it's easy to form little deep molecules into a 11-year-old body. With DNA printing and cerebral uploading, we had an explanation for any kind of Lazarus stuff she pulled. And as for her soul...
Soul is a matterless, infinite substance that exists outside of time and is constantly separating and reforming.
So I don't know, that one kind of turned into semantics. But honestly, at this point, we're starting to doubt everything. Like Kamala starts in on the uncertainty principle. Are our observations affecting the data? Or is little God manipulating the data? She could be deceiving us by changing the microchips or moving the ink on the whiteboard. She could be corrupting our actual brainwaves. And none of us can prove that this wasn't just a simple multiplayer VR.
Matrix.
But when you get to that level of skepticism, I mean, of course you know that's a possibility in the back of your head, but you don't live like that. It's paralyzing.
No, I know. But if we're being scientific about the existence of God, then we can't discount those possibilities. I mean, evolutionarily, we are still infants, both mentally and technologically. We haven't even hit singularity yet. Our little 21st century minds can't even begin to conceptualize some of the actual laws of physics. And if we accept that there may be explanations that are simply beyond our own intelligence, then what evidence could she possibly come up with? Clarke's third law.
Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
I've spent so much time and energy, so much of myself, arguing with the irrational claims of believers, that now I can explain away something that by all criteria satisfies any definition of God. And if I can do that, then I can explain away anything. Any miracle.
Any feeling, any sense of love or responsibility or moral, just sense of meaning. I look into my daughter's eyes, my wife. What does it mean? We tried so hard to shatter our skepticism, but it was like throwing our minds against a wall. We traveled into black holes, into quarks. We slipped through time backwards and sideways. We created new life forms, living suns. We watched the universe multiply, invert, spiral, disappear. We beheld an infinity of wonders, and yet we sat at our desks in stoic calculation, stripped of awe, paralyzed by the unforgiving relentlessness of our intellect.
You're the hanged man. It's a tarot card. There's supposed to be this moment when everything flips. All the stress and shit of life finally rocks you so hard that you can't take it anymore. And you think, and think, and think, and think until everything you thought you believed seems wrong. Upside down. So you strap yourself to a post. You hurt yourself. You'll do anything just to feel something. After the hanged man sees the world for what it is, after After she survives the temptations of temperance, devils, and death, she must pass through a cleansing fire. The hanged man must enter the tower and be struck down, annihilated. They say you have to go through that part to get to the really good stuff.
Thank you for sharing, Marvin. Now, it's time for tea.
The Tower Tea Ceremony is a reminder to us all of the wonder of small things, the wonder of ourselves and the wonder of others. We pour for our neighbor, we drink with attention, we journey within.
Breathe and sing with me and drink your tea.
This is how the tea feels. This is how the tea smells. This is how the tea tastes.
Give yourself a little bit of time and a little bit of space. Only once you're bored out of your mind will you see the monster's face. Tiny little monster,
Fast and mighty monster,
lost and lonely monster.
breathe and sing with me and drink your tea.
What's in this? It's a powerful group psychedelic that induces a 5-minute coma in which your consciousness is transported back to its original, pure, pre-technological limbic state.
Oh. Wow.
This is how the tea feels.
This is how the tea smells. This is how the tea tastes. Breathe and sing with me and drink your tea.
Breathe and sing with me and drink your. Breathe and sing with me and drink your tea.
For so long, I saw myself so badly, stupid and lazy, sad and crazy, fat and gross. I stayed in my little room, singing my ugly tunes, tracing the lines hidden underneath my sleeves. Hashtag cuts in a forest of dead trees. But then I found a secret. There's a girl in St. Marie, just like me, just like me. She likes all the same toys as me, makes all the same noise as me. And she noticed me from across the sea. A girl in St. Marie, just like me, just like me. She is chunky, and she is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Her teeth stick out, she's got a sad little pout, and she is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. She says her palms sweat too much, and someday I will touch them. I'll kiss her wrist just like this. A girl in St. Marie, just like me. She says there is joy inside me, and I just have to trust where my heart goes. She says there is light inside me, but sometimes all I see are the shadows. She says there's a star inside me, burning up my soul every day. She says there is God inside me, and God is everything, darkness and light, all the same, all the same. How I tremble when she types out my name. Oh, you fool, you fool, it's all within yourself. Oh, you fool, it's all within myself. How lucky for me, a girl across the sea who speaks to me in whispering emoji. And I found her, and she found me in the lonely, ugly chaos of the internet. This ugly thing lets me sing so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, I am beautiful, 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 beautiful too.
Thank you, Velma.
Thank you very much.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found something you needed on your journey. We're just about up on time, so let's tidy up before the last hint.
Oh, man.
Good one?
Oh, yeah. I totally need to start baking my own bread.
for that. See you next week?
Yeah, I don't know yet.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to decide right now. I'm sure Saul will be in touch. He just always likes to have 8 people. I think it's a computer thing.
8 bits and a byte.
8 bits and a byte.
Ah, yes, that reminds me. One quick announcement. We'll be in a new location next week. Saul will email you the details.
Beyond, there is a field. I will meet you beyond, 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 there is a field. I will meet you beyond, right, beyond, 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 I will meet you there, right,
Thank you.